Okay, so, as promised, I have done some grinding in between streams. I'm pretty sure enough money in order to buy everything. Let me actually check, but not actually buy anything yet. Also, I still have this new weapon to try out. Let's see here. Doing math, 3,000, 3,000. That's 6,000 that I needed. And another 1,400. 7,400. Yep, I got enough money to buy everything, and then some. I found out that the best place to be grinding for money, or one of the best places at least, is this level right here. I can just quickly breeze through this, get a little bit of money there, grab that money there, smack you, drop down, don't worry about any hits I might take, grab that, and quickly make my way across here. Whack this guy, get a little bit of money from him. Money there, money there. Spring up to here to get some energy. Preemptive fireball there, another one there. Everybody dies along the way, usually. Except whenever I'm on camera, because when you're on camera, things don't tend to work as well as it normally does. You know how that is. I did not mean to spend that fireball. Grab the money here, grab this. Fireball all of you. Quickly dash under here. Might as well grab all this money down here because it is a pretty decent amount of money. Get these guys and that guy. Sometimes he doesn't die, but he did that time. And there we go. 192 gems acquired in 76.6 or 76 and some odd seconds, which is a pretty decent amount. It ranges depending on what the enemies drop. I've seen as low as 160 gems, but that's still a pretty decent amount for that amount of time. Now, you might have also noticed that I acquired an achievement. I now have the achievement for acquiring 10,000 gems. You'll also notice that I actually have in my pocket 10,000 gems. So, throughout this adventure, I expected that the game kept track of all of my gems, including the gems that I spent. Like, there would be some invisible number kept track of that collected cumulatively all the gems I've collected throughout the game. Kind of like how there's an invisible number keeping track of how many vases I destroyed and how many torches I've destroyed. No, the game actually wants you to collect and hold 10,000 gems all at once. That's lame. Let me explain why. So here's this achievement where you have to defeat 200 enemies. You're not actually just defeating 200 enemies for the sake of killing 200 enemies. Doing this is actually accomplishing something. By defeating these enemies, you're collecting power-ups for your sword, you're getting money, you're getting health. You're actually accomplishing something. Likewise with the vases here. You're not destroying vases for the sake of destroying vases. You're getting stuff out of it. The game is also actively encouraging you to buy stuff. It's really fun to buy stuff, not only for the sake of getting these achievements here, but because this stuff is actually useful. But then we have this achievement right here that's basically telling you, hey, don't buy anything. That is counterproductive. It's counterintuitive. It's lame. Like I said, I was going through this adventure thinking that it didn't matter if I spent my money or not. And I imagine most people playing this game would be thinking the same thing. I am lucky that I decided to do some grinding of money in between streams and not yet spend it. I was going to spend my money whenever we were back live, but most people, I imagine, would wind up going through the entire game, spending their money on everything, and then only after they spent all their money do they realize, oh wait, I still need to grind 10,000 gems for this achievement. All for the sake of getting this achievement that probably doesn't even earn you anything. So, yeah, like I said, that is really lame. So, anyway, I got the money. Let's try out stuff. I'm gonna try out stuff. We're not gonna move forward just yet. I just want to try out this weaker, lower level equipment in lower levels and see what sort of stuff I get. So, this is the Dragon Slayer. And that is the, that is what the Dragon Slayer does whenever it's powered up. I probably would not expect it to have any special effects specifically against dragons. It's just bigger whenever it's powered up. Tell you what, it's honestly not bad. I have weapons that are better now, but that's still pretty cool. Next up, the Midas Sword. The name makes me wonder if it does something special in regards to money. Like, do enemies drop more money whenever you kill them with it? Or maybe it just acts as a slingshot somehow. Oh, if I could actually just... There we go. There we go. This is how it's useful. I'm not entirely sure the best way to actually make use of this useful thing. Because it's primarily useful against enemies that are kind of behind you. It also does not seem to actually be getting me more money. So I'm not entirely a fan of that weapon. Also, I just remembered Relic. What is that relic I haven't bought yet? Enhances low-powered weapons. Okay, there's an easy way to figure this out. Let's go ahead and get back my iron sword. Oh, I see. Okay, so I don't even have to try it out in order to see its effect. You can see in the stats right there, it is boosting the stats. The attack stat specifically. And it is specifically for the low power swords, because anything else that is already at that attack level is already boosted to that level, or more. So that's actually pretty cool. What is a really good weapon that would benefit from that, I wonder? The Masamune? That was a pretty good weapon for a time. In fact, that's boosted even more. Holy Sword. The Broadsword. Iron Claws. Shadow Blade. If you're willing to spend the money early, that would actually be a nice relic to have. For now, though, I want the Relic Blade, and what do I want to have as a... Oh yeah, this thing here. This thing also is detrimental if you're trying to go for the 10,000 gems achievement. Because you're spending money to do the summon. I'm honestly not sure what I want to use. Maybe that? I don't know. Well, for curiosity's sake, allows you to see enemy health. And let's go ahead and take this new weapon back to the Sacred Ruins and make some forward progression here. So here's this weapon at its default usage. And we're going to quickly find out what it does. Oh! That is not exactly what I expected. I expected like some health bar. But okay. Is this a poison weapon? Of course it's a poison weapon. It's called the Venom Blade. I kind of like that. Okay, since this is a new level, I'm absolutely going to want to make sure to be thorough with my exploration. Honestly, a pretty nice weapon. Okay, how do we... Uh-oh, that's new. Sure enough, if that poison hits an enemy, they continually take damage. It makes me wish all the more that you can power up your weapon in boss fights, because that would be so useful. Tell you what, even when this weapon is not powered up, it hits hard. Depending on the enemy. I can actually see now that some enemies have lower defense or higher defense than others. That troll, despite having less health than that big wolf, still took 2 hits. Hold on a sec. Okay, from here I'm gonna backtrack, just in case that boulder was hiding some sort of secret. Indeed it was. Morph Talisman? Oh! This is the thing I've been waiting for. It's about dang time I found that thing. Also, secret here. That was a lucky drop. Is this a whole secret area, or did I wind up actually skipping part of the level? Okay, I skipped over part of the level. Well, if you wanted a way to get away from that boulder quicker, that'd be the way to do it. Hi there. There's a relic that can help you go through tight spaces. I know, I just found it. Oh, I didn't have the charge anymore. Okay, this is absolutely going to get me to some sort of reward. It's way too difficult to be the normal path. Yep, second crystal. I almost got through that room unscathed. I'm a little surprised that enemy took a couple hits. Ah, I saw that. Getting through the rest of this should be a simple task. And I'm betting the last crystal is still up ahead. That said, I've got another boulder that I'm going to have to avoid. And there we go. I wonder if that pit that I fell into was covered up by one of those destructible blocks. I'm going to hope that there is no secret up there where that thing was. Oh dear. It might actually be that there was some sort of secret where that was, because I did not find the other crystal. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll try out the new relic in a bit. I need the triple jump. And, I'm actually going to go back to the flame wand. I don't know if it's necessarily stronger. I mean, obviously the Venom Blade shows a higher attack power, but I don't know if the Fireball is weaker than the Venom Ball. I'm thinking that I'm going to keep the Flame Wand, though, because the Fireball goes really, really far, and that could be handy. Hello there, Nikon! Welcome to my stream. Okay. Crystal somewhere that I missed. Where was it? Perhaps it was actually in there. I doubt that the secret's going to be up in the ceiling. Okay, no matter what, I can't actually reach up there, so not going to be there. Okay, doesn't seem like there's a secret in the ceiling. Oh, there it is! So I didn't actually need the triple jump to get up here. I just needed to get up there. Alright, time to beat this level again. Oh, right. Gotta relocate the other two crystals. Where were they again? Okay, there's one of them, so I know where the other one is. Good. Honestly, I don't even need to collect money anymore. I'm just doing it because it's fun. There, that time I got through that room unscathed. Okay, I found all 3 crystals. Time to get out of this place. Okay, world map. Back to the merchant shop. We got that last relic. No, wait, there's still one other relic. Don't know where that is yet, but we probably haven't found it where the level is yet. Something like that. Morph Talisman allows you to transform into a goblin. This is what we want if I want to get through this level? Yep, got the timer now. But interesting. The timer did not appear until after I acquire this item. They really want to make sure that you have this item. Okay, I actually like this. I did not know that this could actually attack. And it leaves little fireballs too. The arch that occurs is kind of an issue. I like how he flaps his arms whenever he jumps. Okay, let me go back to the achievements and find out what my time that I need is. I need to beat that level in 36 seconds. Even with this relic, I don't expect that to be easy. I was hoping to avoid that hit. No more hits, please. You were in my way. Okay, avoided the hit there. That will be helpful. Ideally, I will do... I'll just go ahead and take that hit. And I'm in a good position to finish this now. And I got it! Awesome. So that is all the time trials achievements finished. Defeat the bosses, collect all treasures, crystals, view the good ending. I have not found all weapons, armor, and relics yet, but I assume that I'll be finding those in the upcoming levels. Okay, cool as this relic is, it's really a shame that it doesn't appear until so late in the game, because it's not very strong. Okay, now that I'm at a point where I don't need money, I actually think I'll take the demon's wallet. See how well that works out for me. As we go ahead and... Oh. The Morph Talisman? Let me go ahead and show it to you. I wish I could remember what level it was that had those little paths that I was wondering about. Let's go to an easy level. So here's the Goblin Talisman. It can attack, but it's pretty weak. Yeah, even takes a couple hits to kill the snakes. The fire causes extra damage, but good luck actually getting that to aim properly. Okay, Demon's Wallet is not going to be helpful in boss time. So, Book of the Dead it is. And actually, also the Venom Blade. Because I'm going to have to get up close and personal. I'm going to reconsider the Stardust Blade after we're done here. Okay, boss time. Hello, you. Oh gosh. This is a dangerous arena. Oh dear. I knew he was about to do something, but I couldn't dodge it fast enough. However, this relic made him pretty easy. Okay, I want to get this thing back. Yeah, Stardust Blade. And I'm going to try a couple things here. First, where's the thing? Okay, extends your magic meter slightly. This is normally a one-shot special. Let's see if we can get it more than one shot. Not that one. Wait, yes, that one. The blacksmith at the Shadow Temple will repair old sores. What? Hold on, no. Blacksmith at the Shadow Temple? What blacksmith at the Shadow Temple? Where am I supposed to go? I need directions. Is there more to do? Am I going to have to... Okay, yeah, I am getting 2 screen nukes with that now. Cool. Do I need a weapon that is fire-based? Do I need to find this blacksmith in order to get a weapon upgrade that can break that? I'm betting that's actually the case. I've already taken care of the... Oh, you're the blacksmith. Sorry, I'm out of stock. I just sold my last item to a bearded warrior. Yeah, but what about repairing old weapons? What if I bring that there? There was some weird graphical glitching going on while I was standing by this guy. I'm not entirely sure what it was. I assume you're the blacksmith I was just told about. Macon says maybe there's another blacksmith elsewhere? I hope this person I'm looking for is near the start of a level. I'm going to put my trust in the game to... I don't know. For now, let's grab the fire sword. Are you the bearded warrior that was being talked about? Is it just lore? I bet it's just lore. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, though. Oh, man. I just announced this as the finale stream. I'm not about to be stuck... Hold on a sec. Let's back up. Options... Statistics. Is there anything that gives any indication? Weapons, 27 out of 30. Okay, there's nothing here that indicates that there's weapon upgrades. Although I'm missing 3 weapons, I think that's right. Okay, it's probably just lore or something. It's very confusing lore. And yeah, I am missing 3 weapons. Okay, it's probably just confusing lore. As said, I have no idea what I need in order to break through that thing. So let's just play through the level once here. You're pretty strong against those nukes, apparently. Okay, first crystal there. Drop back down to find danger for one thing. Okay, this relic can definitely be useful. Two shots and I'm likely to get another power up before I run out of charges. Oops. Well, that was kind of dumb of me. Oh! That was also dumb of me, but at the same time, I was really curious if that would do anything for me. Okay, out of charges. Where's my power up? I don't think there's anything up there. Okay, there is there, but I can easily spring my way up. And here's my charge. Second crystal, have not seen any treasure chest yet. Hold on a sec. That is absolutely leading somewhere. Also, I did see a treasure chest. It was at the start, blocked by the block. Well, let's hope that I can at least locate all the crystals, so I don't necessarily have to go after them again. Is there anything if I try leaping from up here? Nope. This is a secret. Easy secret. Surprise! Okay, well, found the second treasure chest at least. More wheel time. Found the third crystal. so at this point, all I need to do is make my way to the end. Hey, I made my way to the end. But I have no idea, unless beating that level allows the blacksmith to do stuff now. No, you're still saying that. I'm just gonna keep on going for now, because there is a relic that I have not yet acquired. So, maybe what I'm looking for... Oh, that kind of voice. Maybe what I'm looking for is that last relic, and that will allow me to get through that block. I might be overcomplicating things again. This game has proven that it's usually not a Metroidvania. Okay, I feel like I missed something. Let me back up. What was over here? I will open this door for you for a nice price. Oh my goodness, there's actually a thing... another thing to spend money on. Once again... giving you reason not to hoard money. You won't regret this. I better not. Also, if I die and have to get this treasure again, do I also have to pay you again? That'd be really lame if that's the case. Guitar. I think that's a weapon. Hold on a sec. Okay, crystal found. Awesome. And just in case there's a secret in the wall, let me go up here and try this again. Nope. Okay, we can move on now. Nope, nothing there. It actually would have been a pretty decent place to hide a secret. Okay, where's the opposite of this chain going to be? That just bounces me back to that. This gets me over here. That's that treasure chest. And is there a way to get back to where I was? Yes, there was. Okay, good. I'm able to get it. But boy, you really have to make sure that you time your second jump well. Tell you what, even whenever I don't have a charge on this weapon, the fact that it's gotten bigger from use definitely makes it good for close combat. I bet you there's a secret here. was wrong. That archer down there is definitely resilient. It's hard to kill cute, apparently. It concerns me that I've only seen one crystal so far. It's not gonna be up there, was it? Doesn't look like it. Just a sec here. Okay. That looks like something. It wasn't. I don't think it was anyway. I expected there to be a secret there, considering there was a platform. Down here? No. Okay, down there. Okay, there's a crystal, but I guarantee that's supposed to be crystal number 3. So I missed crystal number 2 somewhere, and unfortunately I have no idea where. Well, there's still a chance it's off to the left up here. I just need to land on that ledge properly. This is absolutely leading to it. There it is. Okay, good. Level complete. Boy, it would have sucked if that was my last hit point. Okay, new thing. Let's try it out. Guitar. Any secret here? Nope. Alright. Orb? Orb. What is this gonna do for me now? It sets me on fire. That's actually kind of awesome in a way. Basically, an invisibility star for myself. Okay, that's all spikes. I wanted to double check. So the other question is it beneficial to have the double charge that I've got relicked right now? I just missed my chance at a thing. Well, I haven't accomplished anything in this level yet. I'm just restarting. Oh, does not make you immune to spikes, though. So, not quite invincibility. And I can take hits from projectiles, it seems like. And no, even with the... Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, no. Now that I know that this wizard staff does not let me burn myself twice, I've got no reason to equip it with this weapon. Although as long as I'm here to change weapons anyway. Okay, I'm taking the flame one because I'm also gonna take the goblin thing. Your positioning was unfortunate. Okay, goblin time. No. Health, kind of nice. Not all that necessary. Incidentally, you cannot change back to normal in a tight space like this. Oh, I'm gonna want to stay a goblin for this. I think I'm too tall to get under here, otherwise... Surprised I can't open that. Rusty sword. Okay, that is undoubtedly what the blacksmith is for. If this farm wasn't so weak, I'd totally just stay it the whole time. Medi says, a bit of a shame the goblin doesn't use the goblin sword. You know, that would make too much sense. The goblin doesn't even get powered up by those power orbs. Hold on a sec. Oh gosh. That didn't go well. Okay, you're gonna be weak enough to get you a couple hits like that. And now I can go ahead and get my other charge. Oh gosh. Nope, you're not guarding anything. Oh, there's two of you. Okay, what is this leading to? Just health? I'm kind of surprised it was only health. I was expecting another power-up. Okay, spikes down there. I was wondering. Glad I didn't drop down. Okay, crystal over there. money here, so this is safe. Aha! Okay, I know what to do. I had a sneaking suspicion I'd want to drop down here, but I didn't know what to expect, so I didn't try until I scouted a little bit further. Second treasure chest, money. And also damage. Oodles and oodles of damage. On the bright side, my fireball killed something off screen. Oh, hold on a sec. No, I thought I saw a crystal, but no, that was just a blue sky. Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought I reached the end of the level without finding everything. Nope, found everything. Level complete. Okay, I got this rusty sword. Let's upgrade it. After, of course, finding out what it does whenever it's not so good. Yeah, despite being one of the last weapons, it is pretty crappy initially. Tell you what, though, I would not want to be hit by a rusty sword. That's a nice charge attack. Oh boy, I can only imagine how good that's going to be once it's charged up. How far do those go? Until they hit something, pretty much. Okay, you've been baffling me this whole time. Repair my sword. That rusty sword costs money to repair. Of course it does. Okay. We'll have to come back for this. In the meantime, I guess give me back that. And... well, now I definitely don't want to be using the demon's wallet. Actually, no. Give me this, because I need the relic that gets me money again. Because we're really close to the end of the game. And if I can help it, I'd like to avoid more level grinding. Oh, however, it's boss time. So, Venom Blade. Yeah, I'll go with the Venom Blade in addition to the Undead Warrior. Flame Demon. He's got a Super Mario Fireball. As well as a Dracula attack. Uh-oh. Second form time. Oh dear. Okay. Now we're playing Breakout, apparently. Oh gosh, of all things to kill me. This is a good spot to be. Oh, need to watch where I'm going. Okay, tell you what, this face is not all that difficult. Was that all the money you gave me? Really? Come on. Okay, back to this. No. What was it that I was doing? Right, fireballs. And get me some money. Only a few levels left. I might have to do a little bit of grinding. Not much, though. Worth killing everything. Who dat? One must strike the keys with one blow to reveal the secret passage. In other words, that block that has been bothering me, I need to be strong enough to destroy it in one hit. Oh boy, Yoku blocks. Platforms. Whichever. Oh, more of them. You're guarding a thing, and I want it. It's too bad you're not friendly. That was poorly timed. Whatever, no big deal. No! I misunderstood, because I didn't see ahead yet. You're talking about these. Oh boy, that looks fun. So I need some sort of special weapon that can hit all of these. Unless I can cheese it. No, I can cheese it. Trident! It is not literally all at the same time. I'm indifferent to that, actually. I would have been okay if I actually did need to hit them in quicker succession somehow, but at the same time, I don't mind that I didn't have to. Shouldn't have grabbed that. I might need it. Like, I would have been able to grab that gem down there and come back up for the health. Or I could have recovered from that guy. Okay, what's in here? Just a power up. There's the next gem. Follow this along to make sure I kill whoever I can. Unfortunately, I got a little overzealous there. Okay, so there is a secret path under there. It's just an exit. Oh, I'm out of charges. Darn it. I kind of would have liked to have had that. Well, that was sloppy. Hope that was worth it. Well, on the bright side, found all 3 crystals. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Don't panic jump, don't panic jump. Don't jump into that either. I don't like this situation. Nope, do not like this situation at all. Can one of you drop health? Oh gosh, it would have sucked to have gotten killed by that. Okay, good. I'll at least take this. Broke something over there. It's just a vase. Raise the end of the level. I've got 1 hit left, and there's almost certainly going to be another enemy up ahead. Couple of them, in fact. Health, thank you! Oh, more health! Awesome! Okay, I don't feel so bad now. Oh, wow. I definitely appreciate that game. Thank you very much. Okay, treasure chest is absolutely going to be in that alcove there. I'll just have to drop down from above. Definitely glad I got the health. Money? Good. Needed it. How much did I need? I think 2,000. And level thankfully clear. Oh, I got all the weapons! Apparently the upgrade does not count towards completion. I'm gonna get it anyway. I'm also gonna try out this trident. Try the trident. As we go into level 8. I'm surprised I'm attacking with this one-handed. No weapon can damage those statues. Use their magic against them. Yeah, how do I do that? Oh. Quite easily, in fact. Yeah, I expected I'd need a relic or something to be able to do that. Nope. You just hit it back. Okay, well, I know what the trident does. Now I'm curious how that works whenever there's actually enemies around. Will I get to find out? Not right now. Now I will. Yeah, they actually have to be struck by the lightning bolt itself. So, not on the same level as a screen nuke. Got lucky to avoid damage there. Okay, before I proceed further, let me make sure I didn't miss something. Nope, all good. Easy to hit those things, even if you're missing ever so slightly. Anything down there? Spikes. Spikes are down there. Is there something up to the left, I wonder? Okay, there's a return trip. Nice to know that bouncing back the lasers also kills enemies in the path. Yet not on the initial trip. That's kind of weird. I guess because I'm hitting it faster, and that's when it causes more damage? Okay, found all 3 crystals, have not seen treasures. Is this chest 1 or 2? That's chest 2. I missed the chest 1. On the bright side... Oh wait, never mind, there's just 1. Found a red mage robe. Okay, how do I get to that? Now that I know where it is. This way. One of those rare instances where you find chest number 2 before you can find chest number 1. And the level should be right up here? Indeed. Just gotta deal with more of those real quick. And that's all the armor in the game. Rather fitting that the last piece of armor is the red mage robe. Or a guardian's robes, my mistake. Elaborate attire made for the royal guard. Still though, red mages are awesome. How am I doing on money? I don't have enough to upgrade that yet. Do I have to have it equipped to upgrade out of curiosity? Nope. I mean, yep. Yep, I do have to equip it. Well, we still have another level to go that I can get more money. I doubt I'll be getting enough money, so I'll have to do a little bit of grinding before we finish today. Not too much, though. For now, let's go on a break. When we come back, we'll play that final level, get the rusty sword upgraded, and finish this game.